For the past 80 years, our dream has constantly been to establish the Bridgestone brand as the undisputed world #1 across the globe. India has seen a substantial growth in the truck bus radial segment over the past decade. And this demand is growing due to the expansion of the expressways and other road infrastructure. Buyers have realized the need for better performing radial tires as compared to the traditional bias tires. Better tire construction, better puncture resistance, heat resistance, handling and traction, and of course, better long-term costs have given radial tires an unbeatable edge.
We have around 25% market share of truck bus segment in the world. In the India, you can see road condition is getting better. Truck fleets using now new model of the truck vehicle, high load capacity and high speed. It means they need a more suitable radial tires.
Despite the improvements in the roads, the infrastructure for maintenance is yet to improve a great deal. Although Bridgestone is trying to set up Bridgestone fleet points, reaching the fleet points is many a time not possible for the vehicles.
Demand for radial tires in commercial vehicle segment is catching up very fast, and so is the demand for the maintenance of the vehicles. Bridgestone India, we have already started setting up some specialty outlets called as Bridgestone fleet points across India, but we feel at this moment it is not enough. Fleets have their own schedule, their vehicles are very tight, they can't keep them off the road for a long time, so sometimes it is very difficult for them to send the vehicle to the service stations. Bridgestone already has a lot of experience in running these kind of mobile service vans, which basically can do the services at the fleet premises. So keeping that in mind, we tried to study the possibility of adapting such a feature and bringing it in India. This is what the van is all about. As far as India is concerned, alignment centers for trucks and buses are very few. But yes, that is a very important service that is needed for tires. So this vehicle we have equipped with an imported machine. We have imported it from Sweden of Josam make, and using this we can align the vehicles at the fleet premises itself. Primarily, we have provided a 5 HP compressor, engine mounted, so that you don't need a genset, and we have basically that caters to all the pneumatic requirements of the vehicle. And we have provided some impact wrenches, so that opening and fitting of the tire onto the vehicle, the drivers find it very difficult. That discourages them for rotating the tires on time. We are trying to minimize the effort using the impact wrenches and jacks. It basically reduces your effort and the time taken. You can open maybe a complete wheel within a minute or so. So if the fleet really can't do the rotation on their own, we ensure by keeping the track of all the vehicles that the rotation is done on time, and the fleet gets better tire life and reduces their operating cost. And we provide tire fitment as well for both tube type and tubeless tires. We have a specialized tubeless mounting demounting kit. we check the basic tire condition of all the vehicles, including the pressure, and if needed we can refill the pressure using this compressor. That is a very fundamental thing, what we provide, and we give a report based on that. So there are certain lubrication to be done on the suspensions like leaf spring ends, and there are certain points which needs to be lubricated. Say depends from 8 to 10,000 kilometers. Sometimes when the vehicle is running, the drivers they do it, sometimes they don't do. But at least when we visit the premises, we can use this pneumatic grease gun, and we can ensure that at least once in a month or say twice in a month, at least the greasing is done. As we know, the demand for radial tires in commercial vehicle segment, it's catching up very fast, and that basically is because of the advantages that the radials give. They save you fuel, they give you very high life, they save you money. But unless and until you maintain the tires very well, you can't reach those optimum levels of cost saving. Every fleets, they ultimately look forward for the cost per kilometer. How can they reduce the cost per kilometer? Like we meet a lot of fleets who really ask us, if someone is there to take care of their tires, they are happy to get it done. And we feel that if we can really go to the doorsteps of the customer and give them all these kind of services and maintain their tires for them, then I don't think there is any other reason this concept will not be a success.
India, land cost is huge. We come up with how to speed up such service center concept, mobile van service, which much quicker, and you don't need land, just mobile van with service. You go to customer facility, just do it.